Well, a seller offered me this for $10 off of eBay, and of course I had to pay the shipping on it and the import fees, but still, you'd be lucky if you bought the belt for 10 bucks. So it's actually quite a cool rig. If you undo it here, well, the whole thing, I think they'll both spin, I would imagine, if that's off the side or whatever. But you can lock that in and that'll stay there like that, and then obviously the shaft will turn, and by changing where it hits on the friction wheel, anyway, by where it hits on the friction wheel, it'll determine the speed of the rotating shaft. So, and obviously if you go past center, well, it's going to rotate the other way. So I actually think this is pretty cool. Now, it came with a counter on it. Unfortunately, I don't really see any way to reset the counter. That's not really a big deal. And the bolts are missing. But again, that's not really a big deal. Seems like the counter mounts there, there's a gear there, and as you push it down to engage it, or it'll just spin the way it is. But the motor works, everything seems to work fine on it. Just for some reason this is bent, but that can be straightened, that's not a big deal. All in all, you know, couldn't go wrong for 10 bucks. You know, when somebody offers you 10 bucks, it's hard to say no. I'd be lucky if I could buy the belt for $10. But like I say, all in all, it's a nice little setup. And like I say, you can turn that if you didn't want to wind your cable out here, but I can't see any reason why you couldn't wind your cable out there. And obviously the shaft would go in here and tighten up. Now, I've already been thinking about this. I'm probably going to put a piece of threaded rod in here and put some nuts with some washers to hold a cable, or hold a spool, and that's how I would wind a coil. Boys, the sweat's just coming off me. It is there's hardly a cloud in the sky up there. Well, there's clouds, but man, spring is here, no doubt about that. Whew. Anyhow, yeah. What do they call this thing? They call it central rotator. I guess because this whole thing will spin too. I don't know if it's meant for the whole thing to spin, but here nor there. It's a nice little unit, and you can wind some cables on it. Just have to put it aside for now, but if I need to wind some cables, I will. You all have a great day. Cheers.